And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. T.Ross is checked in for Powell. Smith, no luck. Raptors trailed by 7. DeRozan passes to Scola. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Cutting in for the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Shumpert against T.Ross. 5 to shoot. Can't hit. Shumpert with some nice deep.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Now the pass to Joseph. Valanciunas inside. He's guarded by Love. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Jefferson subbed in for Smith. Biyombo is checked in for Toronto. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Out to Shumpert. The feed to Dellavedova. Back to Shumpert. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Shumpert's got his first bucket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the top. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Biyombo.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Come on now. Did they really just pull that off?
That was an outstanding play.
I tell you what, there are alley-oops, and then, fellas, there are alley-oops. I mean, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Lowry misses. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cleveland. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Cavaliers leading. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Scola out there with Powell. And it's Valanciunas in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Nice shot by Smith. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 3 points on the basket from Powell.
Well, you can sense the urgency with them now. I mean, right here, they're flat in the first half, but they've come out here in the second half with a lot more fire and a lot more intensity. You can see they're driven to get things done.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Irving drives in. Here's Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Mozgov with the block. Now Cleveland moving it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. No good from LeBron. Fast break Toronto. Powell kicks to Valanciunas. Raptors moving the ball around. And that one's good. 16 points for DeMar DeRozan.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Smith dishes to Love. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. That one on Mozgov.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Oh my God. Channing Frye's checked in for Mozgov. Joseph, he's checked in for Toronto.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. And it's Smith missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
DeRozan. The shot no good. Great D that time from Irving.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Joseph.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Left side, Love. Smith kicks to Irving. James, the pass to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Toronto calls timeout. They're losing by 7. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Mozgov, he's checked in for Channing Frye. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Irving against Lowry. Irving attacking. Out to Smith. It's tipped. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Smith. No good from the low block. Ross for 3. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.